Jani Hakanpaa's played 2 games, and now he finds himself back on injured reserve here, Rosie.
Yeah, to me, I have mentally written him off. I don't put any eggs in the Hakanpaa basket. I do not think that by any stretch of your imagination, you could think that this guy is going to come and be an effective player on the back end of this roster. My fingers were crossed. I hope to hell that he could do it. He's been not playing for so long. There was the contract controversy, and whether he was injured, it took forever to figure out whether he was, viable to play this year or not. Then he's just not for a considerable amount of time into the regular season. Finally, they say he's ready. They just kind of chuck him in all willy-nilly, and he looks very rusty. And it was a matter of, okay, well, you got to give him a few more reps and looks and see if there's anything to salvage here before you kind of write him off. And then he's on IR. So it's sad for him. I hope, somehow he finds some kind of a resurgence in his career, and this isn't the end for him, because it's kind of sad to go out that way. Kind of going out with a whimper, right? Where injuries that end guys' careers is kind of one of the uglier ways to go out. It's just a frustrating thing for a guy that's been playing his whole year, but the writing's on the wall that this guy's not going to be any part of this process this season for this roster, if you ask me.
Again, it's the Leafs. They don't tell you anything. Like a week ago, Berube came out and said he liked Timmins too much, didn't want to take him out, liked the way Benoit was playing, and that's why Hakanpaa wasn't playing. A week later, the guy's on injured reserve again, and Marshall Rafai's back up. So, there's got to be an element of concern. I will say I feel much more at ease the fact that it's a 1-year deal for Hakanpaa, not a 2-year deal. I mean, the money's not a lot, but it's starting to get that odor of John Klingberg, if you know what I'm saying here, Rosie.
Robidaw Island. Is he destined?
These are legit injuries. Like last year, like Klingberg hasn't. I mean, I know he's skating, I think, in the Toronto area, but like he hasn't latched on with anybody. I think it was legit, but it seems like they got damaged goods again, unfortunately.
Yeah, I know. And for all the awesome things that Tree Living has done to get this roster to where it is, there's one that he maybe took a swing on and may end up have missed on. And is it the end of the world? I really don't think it is. Like you say, 1-year deal. I think that there was just question marks. Can this guy be good? No one else is looking at him. How hurt is he? Maybe he's not. Can he come in and be that, that big defenseman that he was for several years? And it just appears like that whatever the hell that guy did to his knee, he must have just disintegrated everything in there. And it's just the healing process, and whatever he's gotten done to it hasn't taken. But unfortunate for the Leafs, and obviously for Jani Hakanpaa himself. But my mind, I am moving on from kind of hoping that he is able to come in and make an impact this year for the Toronto Maple Leafs. I don't think it's in the cards for him by all means. Things can change, but I mean, with how slow the process of him and his healing and his injury is gone, I don't see him being anywhere near ready to make an impact even by playoffs. It's unfortunate, but that's where my mind's at with it right now.
It is amazing to consider what we thought of the signing when it went down. We're like, holy crap, great value. They need a guy like this. But I actually, like you, I think this is the greater story here is how confident and consistent that back end has been from a guy like Connor Timmins, who couldn't sniff the lineup under Sheldon Keefe. Even watching him in that game against Tampa, I'm like, who is this guy? He is just so different, playing with confidence. And I think for the first time in a while, the Leafs actually have depth at their disposal on the blue line. Make sure to check out more of our content right here on the Leafs Nation YouTube page. We got long-form interviews, we got clips, we got epic rants by Jay Rosehill. We simply have it all. And don't forget, you can find out much more at theleafsnation.com. Thanks so much for watching.